I have worked a little bit more on the lower body, so you can see that I have added 3 rows here, and now I would like to show you how to do the sleeves. The sleeves use exactly the same stitch pattern as the entire cardigan, so it means that on the sleeves here, on the shoulders, we will continuously grow the stitch pattern with the leaves. The sleeves are worked in the rounds, so we will be doing them around this hole. That's the hole for your arm. We will start in the underarm and continue to work back and forth, turning the work after each round and joining in the first stitch or space. I will use the yarn of a different color for the sleeves so that you can see exactly how the first round is done. So you should face your work with the right side. You remember that the ridges are on the wrong side and the right side are for the front post stitches. And find the underarm. Underarm is this chain bridge that we build while separating for body and the sleeves. So if you see on this chain bridge, you can see those 3 doubles. I'm making the smallest size, so I have only 3 doubles, the group of 3 doubles here. But if you have a bigger size, you will have another 1 or 2 groups of these 3 doubles. So you need to find the first one. So for example, I have only 1, so I will attach the yarn into the first chain of the 3 doubles here. But if you have more groups of this, you should find the first one. For example, you have 2 more, 1 and 2, so you will attach yarn here. But I will attach yarn here because it's the first group for me of 3 double crochets. Insert the hook into this chain, grab the yarn and pull through the loop. And now we are ready to move to the round 1. Chain 2, which is not a stitch as on all previous rows of the yoke and the lower body, and beginning around the same stitch as join, we need to make 3 front post doubles. So first front post double will go around the first double, the second front post and third one. Now, and this is also the part of the square brackets. It means that we will repeat it as many times as we need until we come to the underarm corner here. Chain 2 and 1, skip the space, and 1 front post double around the next stitch. Chain 2 and skip the space. And now we are in front of the underarm corner. So we need to make, I repeated this only once, but you might need to repeat it twice or 3 times, depending on which size you're making. So we stopped in front of 2 stitches before the corner space. You remember that it was marked with a marker. So you see these 2 stitches. So we stopped here, chain 2, skip this space. And now we need to make 1 front post double around next stitch. And front post double 2 together around next stitch and raglan space. Here is this space, you see, marked 1. So we will make the first leg around the next stitch and then yarn over and make the second leg around this corner raglan space and pull through 3 loops. So we have 1 front post double and front post double 2 together. And then we need to make another front post double around next stitch, which will be already the part of the sleeve here. So here is how it looks. And then continue, chain 2, skip space, front post double around next stitch, chain 2 and skip space. And now you will repeat this from asterisk around the armhole until you come to the beginning of this round. So we will start with the square brackets again. So 3 front post doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain 2 and front post double around the next stitch, chain 2 and skip space, and repeat it until you come to the next underarm corner, which is this one. So you will repeat the square brackets until you come here, and I will see you here. So here we are. I repeated the square brackets with 3 front post double, chain 2, skip space, 1 front post double, chain 2 and skip space, and we are in front of the next corner. So now we need again to work front post double around the next stitch, front post double 2 together around next corner space and next stitch. You see this corner space which is marked, and here is the next stitch. So we make first leg into this space, keep it unworked, yarn over, and second leg around the next stitch and pull through 3 loops and front post double around the next stitch. So we closed the second corner exactly in the same way as we did it here. You see, the corners are the same. And now we just need to finish this round by working chain 2, skip this space. You only should have 2 spaces and 1 stitch left if you joined if you joined the yarn in the right stitch. So we chained 2, skip the space, front post double around this one, chain 2, skip space, and finish the round into the first front post double with a slip stitch. And we are done with round 1. Here is how it looks. So basically we continue to grow the repeat of 3 stitches, chain 2, 1 stitch, chain 2, 3 stitches. Here you see 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 stitch, chain 2, and we repeat this around for a seamless look and for growing the stitch pattern. Round 2 for the sleeves is made on the wrong side, so we will chain 2 to begin and turn. Now we will work around the armhole but on the wrong side. Chain 2, skip the space, and make the back post around next stitch. The pattern says to make RST, but we are on the wrong side, so we make the back post. Chain 2, skip the space, and make 3 back posts in our case. So we work first back post around next stitch, second back post around the front post double, 2 together, and third stitch around next stitch. And we continue to repeat this round. Chain 2, skip space, 1 back post, chain 2, skip space, 3 back posts, 1, 2, and 3. And repeat it around until you come to the beginning of this round. I worked around the armhole with the repeat with 3 back post, chain 2, 1 back post, chain 2. So I made the last 3 back posts and I'm in front of the first space. So I will just join this round into the first space. And here is how it looks after round 2 of the sleeves. You can remove the stitch markers at this point. You will not need them anymore. They were only needed to see the corner spaces, to close the corner in the correct way, but now you don't need them anymore. Here is how it looks after round 2. I will also show you round 3, but I think that the rest of the instructions will be easy to follow from the pattern. So round 3, we stay at the right side for this repeat. but for the next repeats it might be wrong side. That's why we have the abbreviation RST on these rounds. Chain 2 to begin, front post double 3 together around next 3 stitches. So here they are. So as we did on all previous rows of the yoke, we do it like this. And now chain 2, skip the space, and 3 doubles into the next one. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, skip space. And this is the repeat. So again, front post double 3 together around next 3 stitches. And we have this nice 3-point star kind of here in the underarm corner. Chain 2, skip the space, 3 doubles into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2, skip space. And repeat it around, make last 3 doubles here, chain 2, and join into the front post double 3 together, and that will be round 3. And just a small note about the last round of the sleeves. It will be a repetition of round 3, which we were doing right now. But the difference will be that you will be making front post double instead of 3 doubles everywhere. So it means that you will reduce the number of stitches to close the hem, the cuff of the sleeve nicely, so that it's not too wide. You see that you will be doing on the last round of the sleeve, before you add the ribbing, you will be doing 1 front post double instead of 3 doubles into the next stitch.